Are you looking for a home in the Cleveland area where it feels like you're on vacation all year long? Yeah, even in Cleveland? Well, in today's video, we are going to check out Vacationland, Ohio, and more specifically, Danbury Township. Hi guys, I'm Patty. Welcome back to my channel, Living in Cleveland. I make videos about all things Northwest Ohio, Northeast Ohio, and even down south. And today we are Northwest Ohio, Danbury, Marblehead, in the heart of Vacationland. You know the drill. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave me some comments. I love it. All right, let's dig in. I've done a bunch of videos. I've been doing this for over 3 years now. I have over 300 videos. I've done videos about Vacationland. And what is Vacationland? Well, just west of downtown Cleveland, starting in Sandusky, where we have a very large amusement park, Cedar Point. We have a bunch of indoor, outdoor water parks like Kalahari, Great Wolf Lodge. There's a couple more. So it's a very destination spot, starting in Sandusky. And it goes all the way out to Port Clinton, all the way west, all along the shoreline. So I've done a Sandusky video, I've done a Marblehead video, I've done a Lakeside video, I've done a Chataqua video, and I've done a Port Clinton video. So I'm going to go back and we're going to talk specifically about Danbury Township, which includes, they have their own police station, very beautiful, they just redid it, but it also includes the village of Marblehead, which is a little peninsula, and they also have their own little police department as well. And then it also includes Lakeside, which is a Chataqua community. And I've done a whole video on just Lakeside. Pretty cool place. It's a religious community, but they also bring in all kinds of music venues and, you know, pretty top name venues too. You have to pay to get in there, but if you want to go, they have little shops, little restaurants. It's a dry community, it is religious, but you can get a 2-hour pass to go shopping. I ride my bike in there, they don't stop. So you can, you know, go to the dry cleaner, they'll give you a pass to go in there. There's a really good pizza spot called Sloopy's. So really cool place. So let's talk about Danbury. So Danbury covers all those 3 areas. There's about 5,000 people that live in the whole Danbury Township, and about 900 or so that live in the village of Marblehead. And what's in this place is what makes it Vacationland. Well, everybody from the Cleveland area, from the Toledo area, Columbus, they all flock to this area in the summertime because of the lake and the islands. This weekend is the first weekend, full weekend of fall. It's going to, Sunday's October 1st. So there's all kinds of fall events going on. And up in the Catawba area, there's Twin Oaks Brewing, which is beautiful. They're having Oktoberfest there. It's like, I don't even know, 100 acres. It's just beautiful. There's all kinds of restaurants there. Danbury itself has a bunch of little bars and restaurants, and downtown Marblehead especially has like the Jamestown Tavern. You have the Galley, there's a winery. Marblehead is the home of the Kelly's Island Ferry. It's the only ferry you can take to get over to Kelly's Island. We were hoping to go this week with our camper, but things came up, the weather was crappy, so we didn't get to go. But Kelly's Island is also part of that whole area in the school system. Well, they have their own school system. So the schools, it's a very small school, Danbury Schools. It's one building for K to 12. And it was really cool last weekend. They had the reunion at Jamestown Tavern. They closed down the whole street, and it was for anybody who graduated in all of the 80s. In 1980 to 1989, that was your reunion party, and it looked really cool. They were having live music, they had tents set up in the street. Really, really cool. So I've been going up to the Marblehead area almost 15 years now. We have a place at Bay Point. I've done a video on that my first year, like where's Patty in the summertime? Well, I'm never at home. I'm usually always up there. In fact, we're going up tonight. It's a Thursday, and I was up there Monday night. So when it's open, we are up there as much as we can. But you get that really small town feeling. And even though I'm just a summer person, over the years, I've gotten to know a lot of people, and I can't tell you how many friends I have that have moved up there permanently and absolutely love it. One of my closest friends, she was my neighbor when I lived in North Olmsted. They've always had a place up in Marblehead, And when her husband retired, boom, they sold their house and they live up there in their summer house permanently. Now, of course, they're going to Florida for a couple months, which I plan on doing myself here soon. But everybody's so friendly. In fact, on Monday, we went to, it was a new restaurant, it changed ownership. And so like, let's check it out. The food was amazing. It's called Mac Stack Tavern. They also own another restaurant in the Danbury area called JJ's Table, which I'm not so fond of. It's like a Mexican thing. It's expensive. They don't even give you free chips and salsa. But anyways, this place was really good. And with their we had perch tacos. They were amazing. And we got to talking to these old timers sitting next to us at the bar. And it turns out the one guy, I don't know, we just got to talking and he's retiring. He worked in the quarry, which is super, super cool. And I think I have footage of the quarry. So he spent 50 years working in the quarry and they're having a retirement party for him at Jamestown, of course. And he starts name dropping. He's like, do you know so-and-so? I'm like, of course I know so-and-so, Buffy, who owns the joint. And I'm like, do you know Cookie? And he's like, well, I know Cookie. They call me Uncle Chico. And he's like, well, you guys better come to the party. So everybody's so friendly. You just really get that small town feeling. I absolutely love it. Now, here's the problem with that area. Because it is such a hot spot in the summertime, the prices of properties are through the roof. Especially like they're building houses in where I live. My place is in Bay Point. Now I'm in the back in the campground where it's seasonal, but in the front they took the golf course and we call them the barracks. And I'm sure I have footage of them. And they're these they're pretty much two park model campers pushed together. So almost like a double wide. I mean, they're beautiful inside, but they're going for $500,000 and you don't own the land and you have to pay a yearly fee of like $10,000 on top of that. So it's really expensive. In fact, a house just went contingent. Then they have these beautiful mansions, $1.7 million, crazy. We went to an open house and that's right behind Jamestown. I would love to live in Marblehead. Excuse my dog. But this cute little neighborhood, I think it's called Lakeview Estates. It's just walkable. We went to an open house. Hold on. Sorry about that. There's a UPS man outside, so my dogs go crazy. So I got rid of the problem. Okay, so we went to this open house. This house is not on the water, but it's right across the street, and every room has views of the water, and $725. It's been on the market for a few months, but in this market, especially in the Cleveland area, homes that are 500 or more are tending to take a bit longer to sell just because of the interest rates and all of that. So, and it's beautiful. I don't know if I'd pay $725. A good thing about it though, the taxes on a house for $7.25 are less than $9,000 a year. So property taxes are very low, very reasonable. The school steps, you just get a sense of community there. And like the Danbury schools, I mean, there's classes of like, I don't know, we were riding by the other day and they were having football practice and there was only like 10 kids practicing because that's all they have. So beautiful area. And even in the wintertime, I've met so many people that live up there all winter long, and they say it's just as good in the wintertime as it is in the summertime. And we still go up a lot in the wintertime. We'll go up and check on our place and go to Jamestown or go to one of the other restaurants that we absolutely love. So if you're looking for a place where you really feel like you are on vacation all the time, I'm telling you, that is the area to go to. Marblehead, Danbury. I've done a Catawba video. I've done a Port Clinton video. Maybe I'll do another one too. But you have to go over this. It's called the Thomas Edison Bridge, because Thomas Edison was born in Milan, Ohio, just south of Sandusky. Cute town. I've done a video on that. And once you hit that bridge, I'm telling you, it's just beautiful. You have the bay on either side, water on either side of you, and you just get this sense of calmness. Like, and I have people that I used to work with when I taught in the Vermilion area, and I'm like, and they lived over there, and I'm like, don't you just love going over that bridge every day? Like, it's just so peaceful. And once you get off that bridge and you're in that Marblehead area, you're just like, I'm home, I'm on vacation. I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoy the footage of Danbury, Marblehead, Lakeside. I did most of it riding on my bike It's a beautiful place to bike. I wish they would widen the roads a little bit to make it a little more bike friendly, but most people are pretty nice and they get out of the way for you. So enjoy this area, and you know the drill. If you're looking to move into the Cleveland area anywhere, I know Northeast, Northwest Ohio, and down south so well. I've been here my whole entire life. Give me a call, send me a text, email me. I'm here to help, and enjoy.